I don't want to alarm you, but if you're unaware, there's an entire movement, calculated, strategic movement, denying that the child abuse I went through is real. They're not just denying the term parental alienation as a reality, which, whatever, call it whatever you want. It can already be diagnosed as child psychological abuse. They're actually denying that it exists at all. And since I've been speaking out about my story publicly, I've had the opportunity to talk to some people that I might have not otherwise had the opportunity to speak to. And one of these people is someone who allegedly reached out to me a few weeks ago about a documentary they're producing. They have produced a really, really well-known documentary in the past, and I don't want to say what that is because I don't want anyone to take legal action against me, but I will say if you heard the name, you would know it, and it was on Netflix. This producer reached out to me to try to hear a little bit of my story, and I was really cautious and asked a bunch of questions and wanted to make sure they were covering both sides of the story, and they ghosted me. They stopped replying. I have other reasons to believe in the research I've done that this person is creating, allegedly, a documentary that will probably also be on Netflix that is about how parental alienation, or whatever you want to call it, the abuse I went through, the abuse you might be going through as well, is not real and is just a legal strategy for fathers to win court custody cases. And I believe the stories they are focusing on are some of these high-profile cases that you've seen. If you Google Maya and Sebastian, or if you Google Ty and Brindley, you will see that these kids claim they were forced into reunification camps, etc., etc. Of course, this producer, I believe, allegedly, is going to try to sell just one side of the story to the public. It's really unfortunate, and I don't know what to do with this information other than to share it. I've been saying for a while that news and media outlets need to cover both sides of the story fairly, and I've reached out to a bunch of different platforms myself and podcasters myself. So basically what I'm saying is, if anyone has any connections in this industry at all, or to podcasters, news outlets, whatever it might be, it's time to really start sharing both sides of the story. The other side of this campaign, they're fighting really well, and they're utilizing the news and media and popular media like Netflix to produce a popular documentary that is going to captivate the nation. So it's time that we actually do something.